Welcome to Sony's 5-Minute Tech Tips. Today we'll be talking about the common symptoms and solutions you may run into when replacing the DPS board. This tutorial is specific to the XBR-X930D models. The DPS board is located at the center of the back panel between the LD board and the BM1 main board. The first symptom you may run into is the TV will not turn on. You will get no response from the remote control or from the power button on the TV. That means that the IR receivers and power button circuit are not getting the 3.3 volt standby power, which means you will not get the white power LED, and no optical light on the connector panel. Normally you should see the red optical light 10 seconds after plugging in the TV. First, make sure that the AC power adapter cable is fully inserted into its socket. If the red optical light still does not come on, reseat the top left and right connectors on the DPS board. This ensures that the 3.3 volt standby power gets to the BM1 main board. If this still doesn't work, try reseating the right bottom connector on the DPS board. Inspect the contacts for damage while you have it disconnected. It ensures that the 3.3 standby power from the BM1 main board gets routed down to the IR receiver so it can respond to remote control. The second symptom you may run into is having no picture on the screen. You will notice that the TV will respond to the remote and turn on as indicated by the white LED, but the TV will turn back off. You may notice that the TV will continue to reboot itself and you will not see the red optical light between the boot. What is happening is that the TCON board is not getting the LVDS video signals from the BM1 main board. Try reseating the right middle connector on the DPS board. Be careful as this is a very delicate connector. Inspect the contacts for damage while you have it disconnected. The third symptom you may run into is that you will have backlight only with menu sounds. The screen will be very dim but still on, as indicated by the white power LED. You will notice that when you try to navigate through the home menu, you will hear the menu sounds. This means that the TV is on, but the backlight control signals are not reaching the LD board. Try reseating the left bottom connector on the DPS board. Inspect the contacts for damage while you have it disconnected. The fourth symptom you may run into is the TV displays color test patterns. When the TCON board is not receiving LVDS video control signals from the DPS board, it automatically goes into a color test pattern loop. Because the TV is on, you will see the white LED on the front panel. Try reseating the bottom middle LVDS connector on the DPS board. Be careful as this is a very delicate connector. Inspect the contacts for damage while you have it disconnected. The fifth symptom you may run into is the TV displays colored test patterns, but also has a flashing green and amber LED. When the BM1 main board does not communicate with the TCON board, it automatically goes into a color test pattern loop. The green and amber LED on the front panel indicates that the BM1 main board cannot communicate with the TCON board, so it searches for software download. Try reseating the bottom right LVDS connector on the DPS board. Be careful as this is a very delicate connector. Inspect the contacts for damages while you have it disconnected. Remember, because the BM1 main board lost its software, you will have to reload it upon completion. The sixth symptom that you may run into is having no audio sound. The TV will be on, you can see the picture, but when you turn the volume up, you cannot hear any sound. This means that the speakers are not receiving audio signals from the DPS board. Try reseating the bottom left connector on the DPS board. These wires go directly to the speakers. Thank you for watching Sony's 5-Minute Tech Tips.